Well, good afternoon to whoever's here. How you doing? Hey, Travis. Good to see you. Hope the mic sound's coming through okay. Just Google searched an electric blower fan. Oh, that's funny. How are you doing, Travis? This is just chit chat show. If anybody wants to talk about anything in particular, I'm up for it. I was going to talk about electricity and the human body. We'll wait for people to roll in and see who comes if it gets busy enough to bother with that. So happy New Year! I gotta get a smoke here. And oh, be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab a lighter over here. There we go. Just woke up from a nap. Awesome. I love that feeling. Kind of halfway between asleep and awake. Thank you. Uh, so I wanted to talk about electricity today because 5G will be coming on pretty soon. Looks like there might even be some notifications going out. You didn't get a notification, did you, Travis? Let me check my other channel here. I should have seen something pop up. It's showing I'm live, but let's check my other channel. Switch account here. No notifications, but it does show I'm live. Oh well. Let's see here. Nope. It just, they don't put out those notifications like they used to. I'm not their sweetheart anymore. I don't know if I ever was one of their sweethearts, but you got one just a minute ago? Awesome. Okay. I love it when they come through. They usually don't like to. I've had people get them at 40 minutes in. You know, even up to an hour after the show is pretty much done, right? So, yeah, I got some interesting things to talk about electricity, some things to show about the body, some neat stuff. So you were looking up an electric blower fan. Right on. Growing some indoor herbage, are you? What's the fan for, Travis? If you mind me asking. So you were actually here before you got the notification. That's hilarious. Hey, Steve-O. Happy New Year. Working trying to fix a toilet from my mother-in-law. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I've done plenty of fixing of toilets. Lots of children like to stuff things down toilets. I used to do home renovations and repairs and things like that, installing toilets and fixing toilets. And the things that people will put in their toilets is amazing. No, just sitting next to me. Okay. So leaky. I don't know why that's leaking. It's not good. Getting all over my book. I have a big anatomy book here with pictures. The cup was leaking for some reason. I don't know. Never done that before. It's a fan I use to move the air better in my. Oh, okay. Yeah, blower fans are good. Thought maybe we're growing some crops or something there, Travis. Hey, Paula. Yeah, and we're electric too. Which is kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about our electric field. I'm looking at a toilet too in my dining room. You haven't changed it out yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sticky job. And scraping up all depends on what kind of fitting it's got on it, the wax fitting and that. How old it is. Weather equals air, yep. Air is definitely electric. The animals know before we do because they're tuned in, yep, to the correct situation. Happy New Year, Deborah. Good to have you here. Yep, man also makes clouds and weathers, and there's the ones we make are highly charged too. The particles they put out there are highly charged with positive ions to induce the effect of spreading out. They'll repel from each other like a static. If you've ever seen a bunch of dust get staticky, it'll push away from each other sometimes. Yeah, so you put a bunch of staticky dust in the air, that helps, some metal particulate. And those particulates can hold charges for you, which is also good, Then you breathe that in, and those positively charged particulates can go around your body and help induce charges and draw charges in. We act as an antenna. We naturally act as an antenna anyways, because we're a big bag of water, Google Cloud banking machines. Well, we know the technology. So yeah, they put stuff in there to help bounce signals for some reason. They put aluminum particulates, various different types of things they put up there. It's white and fluffy outside, and cold as a which is I didn't make it cold for sure. Where are you, Travis? That'll make a big difference to me because I'm up north and it's pretty cold up here, but that's normal. If you're down in the south and you're getting cold weather, that's not normal. Yeah, they use the HAARP system. That's putting electricity into the air. What that does is it's got a bunch of antennas. Indiana. Oh, so it should be pretty. That's a cool area. You're about on par with me, but you're closer to the middle of the country, right? I think. I'm not that familiar with the States. I'm up in Canada, so. To confuse signals, okay. I've never heard of that before. That's a neat use of it. You could use it to shield too, I guess. I don't know. I have to ask Bill Gates. He's in charge of that technology now. He took over that arm of which university was it? Western, I think. I think it was Western University doing the studies. And I think he got himself into that. Oh, you're next to Paula there. She's in Indiana too. What's your weather like, Paula? Of course, there's like a 45-second delay. Up in the new America, right? Yeah, I'm on the upper part. I'm on one of the lowest parts of the upper part, but I'm still in Canada. Let's take a look at North America there. Let's see where you are. Images, let's see. Maps. Find a good one. Find Indiana there. There's a good one. Oh, don't do that. Go back. No, that's just selling me maps. There's an image. You're kidding me. They don't have a good map? Forget it. You guys know where Indiana is. Hey, Isby, how you doing? Hey, Raw Dog Pendants, good to see you. Something made me go get my phone out and check. Hello. Awesome. Yeah, some notifications are going out. Hi, Desert Rose. YouTube not been working lately. Oh, yeah, they don't like. They're mad at you, Desert Rose, because you share things, and they're punishing those who share. I've seen it happen a few times. So we're discussing electricity today and all its, well, we're going on to all its forms, all the ways they use it, weather manipulation with HARP, using the chemtrails to bounce signals, using it to ionize the air. They may even use it to put holograms in the sky, all that highly charged particles that they've managed to learn how to get it to disperse over a huge area. The old chemtrails, they were all sticky. Hey, Lucky. And they'd stay together and only kind of drift. And I saw some of them come down like sheets. Um, so those particulates were much too heavy to be dropped out of a plane and disperse. So they seem to have found the ticket now. We're getting fog everywhere. Um, I think that could be the perfection of their technology. So highly charged particles that disperse from each other and don't want to be attached. Hey Trey, how you doing? Are you living the new year, Buffalo Head? Buffalo's down at the other end of the lake. Sitting Bull in Canada. Yeah, sitting bullshit in Canada. We got a lot of that going on. They were given to how to utilize the tools they had during the time frame for the technology. Did not match. Now it matches. Yeah. That's how you make that rocket fuel. Okay. Aluminum and ozone, eh? Interesting. So you could set the sky on fire. That'd be fun. Rockets deplete the ozone layer. Yeah. So I'm going to go grab my wife's phone for a minute. And I want to show you guys something. Can I borrow your phone for a minute? Okay. So I have here just my wife's phone. What I have on it is this very simple uh, EMF meter. It's an electromagnetic meter. Every smartphone has a magnetron in it, which will, well, if the smartphone is good enough, it will have a magnetron in it. Smartphones that aren't like mine will not run this program. Can't do it. Okay, it's the same technology used in EMF meters that you can buy. There's not much of a difference. It's the same thing. So here I'm going to show you. Let's see. So there's my wrist. Well, watch this reading. Let's see where we go here. So this is measuring my field, and I have. Oops. There we go. So my field is running around 116 at the moment. Oh, I want show you something. 94, 117, 120, 121. This wrist has a bracelet on it. Oops. See it go down. I'm getting a better, more accurate meter. This is a sufficient meter to show. What happens is in the extremities, on the ends of your body, you'll build up static charges. And those are all coming from the air. I'm going to return this phone. And you can try this on yourself. With just a decent smartphone. And you'll be able to see when you go down to your feet. I won't do that. I won't show you my feet, but is there any ozone left? Sure. Ozone's created all the time by electricity and lightning. The Earth will eventually balance itself out. That one is called Ultimate EMF Detector. I'll get that for you guys. Now that one's good because it's got a very fast response. But it doesn't have much other options other than showing you what's going on. It doesn't record anything for you. So here's that one, and I'll post the other one that I use that does record. And this is very important, guys. And I'll tell you why. Because come this Wednesday is the turn on date or the start date for 5G in our area, North America, all of North America. These are unsubstantiated reports, but it's enough to give me concern because of what we saw. No, not an emphasis on washing your feet. Why do you think there's a... Oh, okay. Why do I think? Why would I think? I don't know. I think the cleansing of the battery post. Very good, Deborah. Yeah, that's a good observation. I like that. I hadn't thought of that. So I don't think that you thought that. That's awesome. And there are some things I've been trying that seem to help. I've shown you guys this device before. This is an ankle bracelet connected to the negative pole of a 9-volt battery. I'm going to try a different configuration. I have different types of batteries to try now. That stops my legs from spazzing out at night. And what it seems to do is absorb the free electrons on my skin, pulling them off, and I'm hoping that the battery is actually kind of countering or using them up. Now, other things we can use just fight static. You could use a spray. So like 6 parts water, 1 part static or dryer, what do you call that? Fabric softener. So you can use fabric softener, and if you spray that, if you try this at home, this is amazing. Take a measurement from your foot, okay? And then just spray your foot. And then take another measurement. you'll see that the electromagnetic level has actually gone down. So just water with some fabric softener, right? I'm trying some other things too. I'm looking for soap nuts. I'm going to try it with soap nuts. Did you guys know that they took all the radiation scanning apps from the Play Store recently? I've still got mine, and I just posted two, Paula. So I haven't seen that. They were on Play Store. They were from Play Store. Probation to Mark. Yeah, Mercola. Cleansing was important too then. Could have been, yeah. Yeah, that if you were cleansing, that would definitely offer some moisture and take off some free electrons because you'd be grounding, and the dispersion of the water as it dries also takes free electrons with it. Sticking my tongue, yep. Yeah, they were a lot more common. Yeah, I like that idea, Deborah. The washing of the feet. That's kind of what I'm doing, in a way, with the devices and stuff I'm trying. So yeah, getting the static off of you guys, like using a fabric softener to a heavy degree can help. There's other ways you can ground yourself. Sprays. Now bracelets. This bracelet will read a higher reading than my body, because it seems that these bracelets, metal bracelets, absorb more free electrons than your body. Water conditioner. Yep, that's right. That would work too, wouldn't it? I have some. I bought. I'll show you guys what I got. I got some glycerin to try. I bought some glycerin to try. I'm looking for soap nuts. Soap nuts are a natural product. Glycerin. I'm going to soak that in water and see if I can't use that as an anti-static spray. They say that vinegar, water, and baking soda are also a good anti-static spray. I tried that. It seemed to have some effect, although short term. They say you can do it in your laundry, and that acts as a anti-static fabric coating for your laundry. So some vinegar and baking soda in your laundry apparently will help. It was 1 degree here last night. Wow. Radioactive radiation apps are gone. Okay. I am lucky, but I've switched to pills. I would suggest everyone buy boron pills and use the boron for the detox, a detox bath. 1 cup boron or borax, 1 cup baking soda, and 1 cup Epsom salts. This is what the Russians recommended for detoxing from radiation when they were doing Chernobyl and that. So that can be useful to us. Routines. We're growing up from teenagers. Yeah, we're having to see. This is where we need to Unfortunately, we have to do these things now until we take control of these systems and stop them from using them in the manners they're using them. The document I went over on radiation with Crystal Shaman, it talks about using small cell local points instead of these huge broadcast systems. And then they do have a good point there. It would work a lot better, be a lot safer, and a lot lower. Borax, Epsom salt, and baking soda. So you go and you buy the big box of baking soda if you can get it. Or pretty much it's one of those little thingies from the dollar store. Magnetic radiation detector is still on Play Store. Okay. In Australia, you can't. I don't know if you can get apps for them. I think that would be a problem because they've outlawed EMF detectors altogether. They're on the same. Oh, cool. Yeah, I found plenty. I just typed it in on in the Google search, and it found them for me on the App Store. So yeah, there should be lots of them out there. Those are the two I prefer. I've gone through a few of them when I was first looking. And these two are really they're all about the same, really. It just depends on your preference. This one has different options, and it's got that nice, sleek, old-fashioned look. Radioactive radiation, not EMF radiation. Yeah, can take a long time to kill you, but radioactive radiation can kill your ass very quickly. Well, they both can, really. Depends on your exposure, right? Baking soda. I also use baking soda in the laundry all the time because of the well water. Yeah. So add a little bit of vinegar to that, Deborah, and that should be act as an anti-static coating on your clothes. Cool. Oh, 40 micro. Oh, nice. That's actually a very good reading, Isby. That's awesome. Oh, awesome, Lucky. Yeah, you have. I'm getting one on Wednesday, which is the day they flip. They're supposed to be flipping the 5G on. So I won't be here to receive it in the morning because I'll be at work. So yeah, that is cool. Like you have 3 EMF and radiation. I need a radiation detector. That would be an awesome thing to have. I don't have anything. Do they do? I guess those are on the phones as well, but I don't know if I guess they would work just as well, wouldn't they? I don't know. Check that out. I would want a dedicated radiation detector, really. And I know that's silly because I trust these EMF detectors, but that's just because I know what's inside an EMF detector. I don't know what's in a radiation detector. So that's kind of the difference. So I really don't know what the difference is, what type of a detector it uses. Electromagnetic, EMF radiation reader, radiation detector. Okay. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. That might work. Yeah, I would agree with that. You can't really use a phone as a Geiger counter. As an electromagnetic sensor, it's fine because it's got a magnetron in it. He says there was only 2 and they're gone. I don't know, Paul. You can use a cell phone as a Geiger counter, but you can get a Geiger. counter pretty. Yeah. I wouldn't. I don't think it's the same technology, right? Yeah, cell phones making the radiation, or at least you used to be able to before they took the apps away. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because they have issues with them showing constantly in the 40s. Yeah, that'd be nice if that was the case, right? It's the same one, Max Travis the brick. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you guys the one I'm getting. There. Share screen. There we go. No, that's not it. There we go. Yeah, it's this one here. Multi-field electromagnetic radiation 3-in-1, ELF, RF, meter, 5G, cell tone, tower, smart meter, Wi-Fi signal detector, RF up to 10 gigahertz with data logger, 2.5 spectrum analyzer. So it has several different modes I'll have to get used to. Multiple high sensitivity sensors installed for detecting power lines, smart meters, cell phones, microwaves, etc. Identify, recognize the common possible sources, such as power lines, cell towers, microwaves, static, etc. Safety suggestions let you understand current situation instantly. That's what I'm after. Detects 5G network and RF up to 10 gigahertz. Built-in RF spectrum analyzer and GQ RF browser. I don't know what that is. For real-time RF monitoring. Okay. So that's the one I'm getting. Camera has a sensor, can read radiation. Oh, neat. Yeah, that's true because it can read infrared as well. That is true, Paula. So they're not, yeah, they wouldn't use the, yeah, that makes sense. Totally. Yeah, maybe. Can you use the sun to check the aura instead? Well, I see there are people out there that say you don't need an EMF meter, you can just feel it. Well, yes, I can feel it in most cases, usually after it's settled in. The plan of this is to possibly get ahead of it. Because at work, I do have safe zones that I've mapped out where I can go and get away from intense radiation. And one of the best places to go is usually a bathroom because they have metal walls between the stalls. And they're usually rather well insulated. Children of the sun, yeah. I've never been able to see auras. I wish I could. So I don't know how or what will protect us from 5G. Right now, I'm still on the process of dealing with the symptoms and effects of 3 and 4. Gave me a heated mattress pad. She said it protects. Yeah, yeah. The third prong grounds you. I have a grounding wire to my bed at the moment. I plan at some time to get a grounding mat and try that as at the foot of my bed, because the energy level will increase towards your feet. Your body naturally wants to ground it out, and that's the best thing. So if that has a grounding property to it, Deborah, that's really awesome. It should help. Even just the field, the grounded field may help. Oh, another thing I have tried is dryer sheets will draw electrostatic energy off of you. I tried sleeping with them in my socks because I have restless leg syndrome. Um, it helped a little bit, I would say. But my restless leg is caused by the EMFs coming in the air. They go through your body and they try to get out the bottom, and there's nowhere for them to go. But I am trying different things. I'll put myself through a little bit of pain. Like, I do find things that work, like grounding does work. But I am trying other things because we can't always be grounded, especially where I live. That's not possible unless you have like a cord hanging out your butt and dragging on the ground. And you'd have to be on grounded soil to be grounded. Cement does not ground very well. So I'm trying to find solutions that work while we're unable to ground. And that's why I tried the bracelet with the 9-volt batteries taped to it with duct tape and a piece of wire from the negative pole to the bracelet. That's something for you guys to try. I found it made a great big difference in my leg spasms, and it seems to soak up a lot of the energy. Yep, a bar of soap helps. That draws it up. I didn't find it worked that well, Desert Rose. I tried that. It may have helped a little bit, but it didn't really stop it. Dryer sheets in your pockets will keep the bees away too. Nice. Now, I tried a couple of days with dryer sheets just in the bottoms of my shoes, and that seemed to help as well. There's a lot of static electricity at work. I work in a very dry, dusty area, and with like wrapping material. If any of you are familiar with wrapping material, cellophane. It's very thin, and it's incredibly staticky. So you wrap around a product and it builds up a static charge, and it'll jump on you every once in a while. It did do the static charge thing, but it did it much less. So the dryer sheets, the batteries on the negative pole can help you. Oh, we got a bot again. I'm getting one of these almost every show. Yeah, try that, Deborah. Like, it happens to me during the daytime too. Like, my restless leg is not stuck tonight. A lot of people, it's just at night. But if I sit in a spot for a while, my legs will just start doing their own little thing, playing their own little tune, and I'm not involved in it. So yeah, try the dryer sheets. As I say, I'm looking for more natural solutions because a dryer sheet contains plastic. The fabric softener also contains plastic. That's why I'm looking at soap nuts. That's one of the solutions posed. So soap nuts, and I'm trying glycerin. I don't know, because glycerin will hold a lot of water. So I'm going to soak this, put it into a solution. I'm going to add some vinegar and baking soda to the solution, and a little bit of witch hazel is suggested in some recipes. There are many recipes online. This is smellless. See, no smell. You've seen that exact bot? Oh, wow. It drives him crazy? Yeah. Oh, it can. And it can get painful, Deborah. Like when I had no control over it, I would wake up with sore hips and knees. Some people have it to a debilitating level. There's a gentleman in my building. Um, he has restless leg. I have yet to approach him, but I'd like to about different cures. And yeah, he's got it to the point where it's debilitated him. He uses a walker a lot of the times. He doesn't sleep well at all. And he's actually on a disability because it has damaged him uh, so much. You're fast? What do you mean there, Desert Rose? You've seen that exact. Yeah. Oh, on the bots. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting to notice them pretty quickly. Yeah, so a lot of these anti-static things too are going to help us, regular people who don't have uh, problems like restless legs, because you're going to have less free floating electrons on your skin. And what happens with those is they end up creating electric eddy currents, and they tunnel. They tunnel into your skin through your pores. And if you can get them off of you before they get in, you can negate a lot of their effects. And that's kind of what I'm trying at here. I've negated a lot of effects of EMFs with silver lined clothing. I wear double that now. And these battery bracelets have helped. Working on other things. So, yeah, no smell. Drink a lot of fluids too. Yep. Yep. Absolutely, Desert Rose. So that's about all I got for you guys today. I might do a special broadcast on Wednesday when I get my meter. I don't know. I'll probably be too busy playing with it though. Yeah, a lot of accounts with that same name. Yeah, of course it would, Deborah. Yeah. So again, the thing that worked the best, the grounding works, but it's hard to maintain at night. This bracelet with you might have to walk him into this over time. But this bracelet with the 9-volt battery, negative pole, that had the most effect. And the important thing about this is it's portable. So you're getting that effect of the antispasms. It's stopping spasms in your muscles and eddy currents while you're not grounded. So I'm not grounded right now, but in a sense, yes, I am, because the negative pole is kind of a ground, because batteries run from negative to positive in a circle. That's how they cycle the energy. Copper or metal, I think any metal bracelet would work, Deborah. Just as long as it will transfer the energy, right? But copper seems to absorb electrons better than others because it's a soft metal. It will rust faster, and the faster a metal rusts, the better it is at taking off free ions. So so I would suggest copper. They're easily available at most drugstores, even just regular drugstores. I got these at Shoppers Drug Mart up here. I don't know if you guys have that down there. Yeah, because we're fried. Well, if nobody comes on the 5th, that's because we're fried, right, Desert Rose? Yeah, copper bracelet. I would try that. Yeah, I hope this helps your son, because I know the suffering he's going through. It's terrible. Like, You know, if you can't sleep because your legs just kick in on you and you're in pain, yeah, it's not nice, and you feel like it's just not nice. Like I take off my protection to make sure that the symptoms are happening. So that way, then when I put on the protection or I use the spray or whatever I do, I can tell if it's working. And the things so far that have worked are the copper bracelets with the battery. Without the battery, it really didn't do anything. And it was the negative pole. Grounding, that works. Um, Dryer sheets kind of work. Soap kind of works. Yeah. So keep looking at these things, guys. So the mixture they suggest is witch hazel, a little bit of witch hazel, some baking soda and vinegar in a spray to use that as an anti-static spray. That seems to work pretty good too. When I sprayed it on my foot and used the meter, the reading was dramatically decreased. So you might even want to get like a spray for your son that he can use on his bed sheets, the bottom of his bed, socks. If he wears socks to bed, you might want to suggest that he do that. Yeah, I wish it did, Desert Rose. It does help with the getting there, getting to the sleep part, but it's the staying asleep part that's the problem. No, that is a pretty good suggestion. Yeah, it's terrible, Deborah. It really is. I understand the frustration your son must be feeling. Now, I was unable to find or locate any pine nuts today, or sorry, soap nuts. But I'm going to try them in my pockets as a whole nut. Um, I'd like to try them powdered in a spray to see if that has a good lasting effect. Yeah, good luck to you and your son. And you, John. Yeah, yeah. Well, when they turn the 5G on and if they sustain that, we all might get to experience the same type of symptoms. And don't forget, guys, even though you don't feel the effects of EMF, most people, once they start actually protecting themselves, do notice a huge difference. Your health will improve. Um, some of the problems, aches, pains, those go away. You know, we're we our bodies are meant to be healthy, pain-free, and strong. And it's what they're doing to us is taking us from a level that should be way up here and just dragging us right down to the bottom. Right? They're shortening our lives. And some people feel it, like me, and some people don't. There's my meter going off right now. That's the one on the phone, the ElectroSmart. If you go into the settings, you can set the level for it to go off. You can set the ringtone, so the alert will be specific to that app. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. Yeah, and most people suffer with aches, pains, sinus, all kinds of things, tinnitus, sinusitis, leg spasms, muscle spasms, eye problems. All of these things can be attributed to wireless technology and electricity in the air. All right, Desert Rose. Thank you for coming by, hon. Much love. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. This was an hour talk. I think we covered just about everything that I wanted to cover in this. So thank you for coming by, guys. I hope that helps some of you. And even those of you, again, that don't feel that you're under attack or have any symptoms, try these things and you may notice better sleep, improved health, and you never know what can happen. All right. Much love. Until next time, keep that third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Bye-bye, guys.